Hi, thank you for joining me today. We're going to be discussing ribcage placement. In STOTT Pilates, ribcage placement is part of the 5 basic principles. Included in those principles are breathing, pelvic placement, ribcage placement, scapula placement, and head or cervical neck placement. So let's begin discussing our ribcage placement. You want to have your ribcage angled to be right down with your hips. This is important for all of the exercises that you'll be doing in Pilates. With Pilates, the basis is you get yourself in alignment and then you do your movement. So you really want to make sure that you are paying attention to your alignment, being mindful of which muscles are moving you and where you are moving to. So we'll begin on our backs with our knees bent, heels are in line with the sits bones. Pelvis is in neutral, and in my previous video on imprint or pelvic tilt, we discussed how to decide if the pelvis was neutral. You're going to make your pointer fingers touch and your thumbs touch. Place the palms of the hands on the hips. Palms go right on the outside hip bones. Pointer fingers go on the pubis. And when you glance up, you want your thumb and your pointer finger to be in the same plane. So we've got the pelvis set. Now we're going to look at the ribs. It could be when you lie down that you're like me. If I take my hands and I slide them along my ribs and then continue that line forward, see how my rib cage line shoots outside of my body. The goal would be that I engage my muscles, find that connection. Now when I trace my ribs, it angles right down to my hips. This is very good. This is going to help engage the abdominals. This is going to help hold your organs in your body cavity when you're standing. So that's part of why ribcage placement is very important in Pilates. So now that we've got that and the rib cage is in neutral, and you can keep coming back and checking. You can also check by putting your palms of your hands on the bottom of your ribs and feeling. Does it feel like your thumb and your pinky finger are in the same plane? If they're not, if your ribs are open, that pinky is going to be up higher than your thumbs. So you can take a look at that too. Okay, shoulder blades nice and neutral on the back. Head is in line. We've got the chin and the forehead in the same plane. Arms reach up, palms face each other. So from this neutral position, and now that we have our rib cage in neutral, we're going to start with arm reaches. So this is great to strengthen those muscles that are holding your ribs in neutral. So the number one thing that we're doing here is we're holding our ribs in neutral. The number 2 thing that we're doing here is moving our arms. Okay, so this is not about, hey, can you reach your arms to the ground and completely let your abs flap in the breeze? No, the opposite. This is about connect, hold those ribs down as you reach your arms above your head. Now when I do that, my arms don't go all the way to the ground, okay? And come on up. Now yours might, I don't know. But what you want to do is you want to pay attention. Are your abdominals holding your ribs in place? The more of these you do, the more flexibility you're going to have, the more strength you're going to have. It's likely your hands might end up going down to the ground, but I wouldn't at all say that that's a goal. Okay, so let's do 5 of those. Nice and neutral, ribs drawing in to be in a neutral position. And you can play with where you want to do your inhale and exhale. So let's do 3 where we inhale and reach our arms, and then we'll switch it up. We'll do 3 where we exhale when we reach our arms. Okay, so moving on the inhale here. Inhale to reach the arms. And now switching. So we're going to inhale here, then we're going to exhale to reach the arms, inhale to bring them back up, okay? Inhale and exhale. And now you can go into arm scissors. Arm scissors is a variation of arm reaches. You're going to have one arm reach above your head while the other arm reaches by your side, and then they come back to center. We have the same goal of number 1, your abdominals work to hold your ribs in neutral alignment. Number 2, your arms move. Okay, so neutral position for your body. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do 2 sets where we inhale, reaching the arms, exhale, coming back to center, and then we'll switch the breathing. It's fun to play around with that, because when you play around with that, you'll find that the exact same movement feels differently depending on where you put your inhale and exhale. Okay, so moving on the inhale first. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale. Now the other side, inhale. Exhale. One more set. Now switching our breathing. So we're going to inhale here, then we're going to exhale and do our reaches with our arms. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Now we're going to arm circle. Okay, so the abdominals still engaged, still holding the ribs. We're going to inhale, the arms hinge away. Now from your shoulders, rotate open so that the palms face the ceiling. And then exhale, the palms come by your sides, facing the ceiling the whole way. And then rotate in to face the hips. So again, inhale, the arms will come up and reach. From your shoulders, rotate open. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, reach. Rotate open. Exhale, down. Switching directions. Inhale, the palms face the ceiling. Now from the shoulders, rotate the palms to face each other and come on up. Inhale, come on down. Rotate open. And rotate the palms to face each other. Come on up. Let's do one more. And rotate open. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you for joining me today. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook, Custom Pilates and Yoga. And you may also find me on the internet, www.custompilatesandyoga.com. Thank you.